Hey guys, I'm Priscilla Reyes, also known as the Waxing Plug, and today is the day that I finally film a YouTube video for all my waxing beginners, for all my baby Esthis that just want to learn how to wax at home, or maybe your school doesn't teach you properly and you need, you know, those extra tips. So this is gonna be my first sit down video with you guys. I was posting, so for those that follow me know that I post TikTok videos, and I post TikTok videos about waxing for beginners, and I answer questions as well, but I felt like I couldn't really put in a full video within those 60 seconds. So I was like, you know what, let's do a YouTube video. I finally have something that I'm passionate about, something that I could film. And I used to do YouTube back when I was in high school, but I never really knew what I wanted to do with YouTube. I was kind of just messing around and just posting stupid vlog videos that didn't even make sense. So now that I have a topic and an interest, I would love to share with you guys what I do and something that I love. And I can't wait to open this new chapter in my life again. So thank you to everybody who follows me on TikTok and clicked on this video. It means a lot to me, all your guys' support, the people who have bought already Bombshell wax using my code. I see it, and honestly my heart just warms up every time I see the numbers. I'm just like, yo, like, it's crazy that this many people like me and use my code. It's just crazy. Like, I didn't think when I first started doing esthetician school that I would even do something that, you know, I love, combining two things that I love, filming and waxing, or doing esthetician things. So today I'm finally doing a how to wax yourself at home video on YouTube, and let's get started. So I'm going to be showing you guys the supplies that you guys will need. The first few things is prepping. Everybody needs to prep before waxing, and the reason why is because, for example, I'm going to break down each product and why you need them. So the first product I got is from Satin Smooth. This product, you can buy it off of Amazon for like $10 or $11. And this lasts me for a very long time. So this is called the Satin Smooth Satin Cleanser. This is a pre-cleanser before you wax. This cleanser removes any dirt, any oil before your wax. So the next product that you're gonna need is a pre-wax powder or a cornstarch. Please do not use baby powder because it is known to be cancerous. So at school they taught us to not use baby powder. You can use baby powder if you want to. It's at your own risk, you know. But I would not recommend it. I don't use it. But yeah, to each their own. So I use the Dermwax powder, and honestly it's really hard to get your hands on these. I ordered two and I still haven't. I ordered them like in October. I ordered two of these in October and I still haven't gotten mine, and I think just because so many people are ordering them that they're very low in stock. So I'm waiting for that. As you can tell, mine is like really low, so I'm gonna fill it up with cornstarch probably. And the next thing that I'm using is a post-wax oil. You can use any type of oil, honestly. It's just so that it picks up the extra wax. So for the powder, it's good to use a powder because this picks up any oil so the wax doesn't pull on your skin and it pulls on your hair instead. Alright, and next few things that I'm gonna be showing you guys is waxing sticks. This is probably the most, obviously besides wax, this is one of the most important things that you need. I bought this kit with 3 different types of waxing sticks from Spa Order. I bought these 2 products also from Spa Order. They're located in Santa Ana. So if you guys want to check them out, you guys should. It's a small little boutique, or like, not a boutique. It's like a small little beauty store, and they have a bunch of things. So if you guys want to check out their stuff, you guys definitely can. The link will be on in my description box. They need to sponsor me, because girl, I be giving them a shout out all the time. So another thing that you're going to be needing is some cotton rounds, cotton pads. These are going to be to apply these products. So what else do we need? Give me 1 second. Right, so another thing that I like to have in hand are these cotton, girl. So another thing that I like to have in hand are paper towels, because this is what you're gonna put your waxing sticks on. So this is how I prep before I have a client. I get the paper towels and I just cut them up in, like, I literally do this into little squares, so that whenever you're finished with the wax, you apply it, and then you're gonna twirl it and put it in like that so that you can use the other side of the stick. That's a life hack, just in case you guys wanted to know. So for those who don't know, and I'm gonna make it very clear, I'm not a licensed esthetician yet, but I will be very soon. I'm just waiting for my test date. I was supposed to take it a while back, but I wasn't studying because I was honestly focusing on work, that I got tied up with a bunch of stuff and I wasn't studying at all. But now that I've been studying, I'm really confident that I'm gonna pass the first time. Like, I'm really confident, and I know God got me, so I know he's gonna help me to remember a bunch of the stuff that I've been learning. I felt like with esthetician school, dude, when I was going to beauty school, they didn't teach us anything. Like they would teach us things, but it was very repetitive. It was very repetitive. So because I wouldn't go every single day, I would go 3 days out of the week. So the days that I would go, they would teach the same thing that I learned the week before. And then during obviously the other 2 days that I wasn't there, they'd be teaching something different. So it wasn't really, like, you have to teach yourself when you're at beauty school, which kind of sucks. But one day I'm gonna open my own beauty school, and I'll help all my baby Esties the way that I wish I was taught. Those are my words. I'm gonna open a beauty school. Maybe, because I don't know if I really want to, but it's a thought. Maybe. Or maybe I'll do classes. Like, I'll just charge people to do waxing classes and stuff once I'm licensed. So the next thing you're gonna need are gloves. Mine are pink, of course. I got mine off of Amazon. I'll put the link in my bio, or I'll put the link in my description box so you guys can click on all of these products. Let's see, what else do we need? I think that's it. So let's get started. So the first thing, let me teach you guys how to pick up wax first, because I feel like that's something that you need to learn before applying the wax, because I've seen videos of people waxing themselves at home and they just put like a big old blob and then they don't know how to spread it, and it just looks horrible and it looks scary, because I know that it's gonna hurt them because it's not applied correctly. So the first thing that you want to learn when you're learning to wax is you want to learn how to twirl the stick. So this is literally what I would do. I would just practice with the stick, no wax. I would just practice twirling it until I got it. Because before I used to do it slowly. I was like girl. So now that I'm waxing a lot more, this is how fast I can go. I know it's not that fast, but girl, it gets the job done. Wax that I'm using today is from Bombshell. It's the Rose Petal Cream Hard Wax, and you guys can use my code PR20 to save 20% off your first 3 purchases with them. And honestly, this is the creamiest wax that I have ever, got my hands on. And first of all, I want to give them a shout out, because they've given me the opportunity to work with them without being licensed, and just when I was barely starting TikTok as well. Like, I had a small following. I think I had like, what, 10K barely, and now I have almost 50K. So once we reach 50K, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A very soon, doing a giveaway for YouTube as well. So if you guys want to enter that giveaway, comment a question that you have, and I'm gonna be choosing the winner in my next Q&A video, because I'm gonna be posting I need questions, so just send me the questions and you might get a chance to win this giveaway. So put that in there. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to pick up the wax. So I have a small little waxing pot that I bought off of Amazon. No, I didn't buy this one. They gave it to me. But you can buy it off Amazon. I just don't like the wax. The waxing pot is like A1. But the wax that they sent is from Trust Wellness. The wax that they sent was, honestly, it hurt me. Like, I didn't like it at all. It was just not for me. This cream wax, though, this is something else. I actually love the cream wax before I even started working with them. They reached out to me after I had purchased my wax, so that was like dope. But anyways, let's get started with this video. So the first thing that I like to teach is that the way you twirl your stick, you want to learn how to twirl the stick before you put on the wax. So I'm gonna be picking up the wax, twirling it. And the way that you can tell if the wax is ready or not is if it's going down like a honey type of consistency, it's good, and if it's going down super fast, it's too hot. So, and also another way that you can test your wax is by applying a strip right here, because this is the thinnest. It has, not the thinnest, but it is very thin skin. Like, you can feel the temperature right away. So this is good because the blob stays. It's not dripping down very fast. It stays as a blob. So the way that you're gonna do it is you're gonna apply it as like a blob at the top, like that, and you're gonna drag it down. And at the end, you want to make a lip. So this is a lip. A lip is like a U shape at the bottom. So we're gonna let that dry. You're just gonna see how it's easier to lift up. So I'm gonna lift it. Doesn't hurt. It's all good. All right. So now we're gonna start with the actual armpit wax. The wax temperature was actually really good, so it's ready. Now, waxing your armpits is a little tricky at first if you really don't know what you're doing. So I would say practice on your arms first before you try waxing your own armpits, because it can get tricky. Even my esthetician friends that have been waxing themselves say that it's still tricky. For me, it's still kind of tricky, but I've gotten it, and I've kind of worked different ways and different techniques that is best for me. So I'm gonna get a mirror real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna have this mirror like right here so that I can see. Okay, so these are my armpits, and they are a little bit hairy. The length that you want your hair to be is to a grain of rice or to a sprinkle. You want to compare it to those two things. I know now how long it should be. It should not be like tiny, like barely growing. It's not gonna lift anything if it's too short. So you want to make sure that you have a good amount of hair. If it's too long, make sure to trim it before you wax. So we're gonna prep our skin first. We're gonna cleanse it with the Satin Smooth Pre-Cleanse. I'm gonna put that on a cotton pad. Okay, and we're gonna basically keep this armpit up for a while. And I always like to have my trash can right next to me, because you're gonna be throwing things constantly. So if you hear like a creaking noise, it's my chair. I don't know why it creaks, it just creaks. It's getting old. So it's not me farting, it's just my chair. Because every time I look back at my videos, I'm like, dude, I should have just changed my chair, but I'm too lazy right now. So we got the wax, we're gonna apply it at the top, and we're gonna spread it. If you guys need to get more wax, you can, look, because you can still apply more wax on top of this. So I'm grabbing it with a paper towel and I'm folding it like that. And if you want to get more wax, so you dip it in, take it out, twirl it, dip it back in. Now it's kind of harder to wax. So what they recommend whenever you're waxing somebody's armpit, since your hair, you want to apply at the direction of the hair growth. For me, what I do is I just apply one big strip just so I can get it all done with and all through with. Because my hair kind of grows the same direction, so I don't really have to split it. Now if you're waxing somebody else, let's say half of the hair is going up and half of the hair is going down, you're gonna split it basically. So you're gonna do half of the strip going downwards and you're gonna rip up, and then for the top part you're gonna apply going, so let's say the hair is going that way, you're gonna apply the wax going this way and you're gonna rip that way. I don't know if that makes sense, so let me just show you. So since my hair is going downwards, I applied the wax going downwards because you want to apply the wax in the direction of the hair growth. And I'm going to be ripping it from the opposite of the hair growth. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And you're going to apply pressure at the end. Pulling it. Like that. You want to make a U at the end because that's what's going to make it easier to lift. Now we're just going to wait for it to dry. The way you can tell if the wax is ready to be lifted is if your glove is not sticking on. If it's still sticking onto your glove, then it's not ready to lift. So mine is ready to lift. So we're gonna pull it. 1, 2, 3. Apply pressure. There you go. And if you, let's say you have some leftover wax right here, you're gonna use the sticky side of the wax, and you're just gonna do that. Okay, so my armpit is clean. Oh wait, I still got a couple more hairs. So I'm gonna do the opposite side now for this small piece. You can always go over with cleanup strips if you don't get everything all at once, which is totally fine. Everybody does it. Girl. So the reason why I love using hard wax on my body is because it dries up by itself. So you're not gonna need to use those white strips, those white paper strips. Usually that's only for soft wax, and I'm gonna be posting a video on the difference between soft wax and hard wax. I do have a video on TikTok if you guys want to check that out, but I will be making a YouTube video on that as well. So since I applied the wax going upwards, I'm gonna be pulling downwards like that. Okay. Awesome. Cool. So now I'm gonna be using my waxing oil to clean up any excess oil. Or this oil smells so good. It smells like cotton candy. So waxing also is really good to remove any dead skin cells. And waxing also helps with exfoliation and to remove any dead skin cells. So I definitely do recommend waxing over shaving, because shaving does cause hyperpigmentation. It leaves those red bumps, those red razor bumps, and those are just not cute, sis. So make sure you're getting waxed if you can. And if you know, waxing isn't really for everybody, because I know some people don't like seeing hair, waiting for their hair to grow out. So again, just try it out, see how you like it. And so something else that I want to say is I actually had shaved my armpits because I was in a rush on Christmas, so I really couldn't wait. I had to wax them. So one armpit isn't ready to get waxed, and one armpit is. I don't think this one is ready to get waxed. It's still not long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see how I wax my face or my sideburns, because these babies are growing out, whatever you guys want to see get waxed, and to learn how to wax your guys' self at home, please comment down below. Comment down a question if you want to enter the giveaway for the next video. And don't forget to repost, or like, share, comment, whatever you can to help me grow my platform. That would mean so much to me. And thank you guys so much for everything, for all the support and all the love. And if you guys want to purchase this cream hard wax from Bombshell, the link will be in my bio. Well, not in my bio. Why do I keep saying bio? In my description box. And you can use my code PR20 to save 20% off your first 3 purchases. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on TikTok. Bye!